All right, we got the Baltimore Orioles, right where you see on top Satchel Paige. As I mentioned to you earlier, two Negro League pitchers that I decided to put in there. Satchel being the greatest of all time. Uh, you know, decided to put him in Baltimore. Cal Ripken Jr., just like Frank Thomas, is like Mr. Oriole. Got him at short since we had this man, Brooks Robinson, probably the greatest third base defensive player of all time. He's got close to 20 gold gloves, if I'm not mistaken. Golly, look at that list right there. Let's go back. Fellow Puerto Rican Roberto Alomar could have decided between Cleveland and Baltimore, and ultimately decided to go with Baltimore. Vladimir Guerrero, I don't think he's ever played for a original 16 team, and so wanted to fit him there because I definitely grew up watching him, and here he is with Baltimore. Rafael Palmeiro, another great player in the era that I watched. Jim Palmer, Troy Percival. Itrio, played most of his career with Seattle. Did have a stint with the Yankees for a couple of years, and they went to a couple of other teams, and opted to put him in Baltimore. So I definitely feel that Itrio is worthy to be part of this roster. Eddie Murray, one of the greatest switch hitting hitters of all time. Mike Mussina, I was back and forth of whether to put him in the Yankees or the Orioles, and after looking at both sides, opted to put him in Baltimore. As he had two great careers with each respective team. George Sisler is way back in the St. Louis Browns days, before the Orioles, became the Orioles and went to Baltimore in 1954. So this is probably the greatest player in St. Louis Browns history, and so definitely wanted to put him in there and give him the spotlight. Javi Lopez, Lefty Gomez, and here's just the rest of the roster here. Got some power hitters here on the bench, modern day power hitters, and these are the Baltimore Orioles. Stay tuned for the other videos for the other teams, so you can get a hunch of what these rosters are all about for this league. Thank you so much.